reached the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens were planning to select Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round with the 141st overall selection. But when he found out, he got word back to the Ravens that he preferred not to go to a place where he would be competing and backing up Lamar Jackson. He wanted to be in a place that he could play. And so when the Ravens got that message, they pivoted, went a different direction with the 141st overall selection. And 3 picks later, the Cleveland Browns selected Shedeur Sanders, who will be in Baltimore today, where he could have been spending his NFL career if he were.
The rumor is simple. Reports say Shedeur Sanders told the Baltimore Ravens, "No thanks." A quarterback turning down one of the NFL's most respected franchises. A quarterback supposedly telling a team with championships, culture, and stability not to bother. Instead, his eyes were set on Cleveland, the Browns, a franchise better known for broken dreams than playoff wins, a team that has turned quarterback after quarterback into nothing more than footnotes in NFL history. Think about what that means. The Baltimore Ravens are not just any team. They have Lamar Jackson, an MVP. They have John Harbaugh, one of the league's longest tenured coaches. They have a system that wins year after year. For a young quarterback, Baltimore is a place to breathe, to learn, to grow, sit behind Lamar, absorb the system, wait for the moment to shine. It's stability, it's structure, it's success. And Shedeur said no. Instead, Cleveland, the Browns. Let's be real. The Browns don't exactly have a glowing history at quarterback. Baker Mayfield, Johnny Manziel, Colt McCoy, Tim Couch. The list goes on. Dozens of names, dozens of failed experiments. Since 1999, the Browns have cycled through more quarterbacks than almost any franchise in modern history. Quarterbacks come to Cleveland with hope. They leave with injuries, with questions, with reputations scarred. The Browns don't roll out a red carpet for quarterbacks.
To it all, dog. Let's pull it up right now. Porter had asked Shedeur Sanders about the ESPN report. He stated, "I didn't even know about it until you just told me." And then they asked, was he surprised by the report? He stated, "It don't even serve purpose in my life." So that was Shedeur Sanders speaking about the incident that occurred this morning. And just like I stated, I recorded a video. Let's plug it in right now. Now, as the Cleveland Browns is set to face the Baltimore Ravens today, multiple things came out. Shedeur Sanders has been listed as an...
They roll out a revolving door. And now, Shedeur Sanders is stepping straight into it. Here's the risk. Every interception Shedeur throws in Cleveland, every mistake, the internet will explode with the same reminder. You could have been in Baltimore. Every time he struggles, the comparisons will echo. And every time he wins, Deion Sanders will make sure the world hears about it. Because Deion isn't just a coach. He isn't just a dad. He's a brand. He's a voice. He's prime time, and he will always be part of this story. Deion Sanders has built a career out of the spotlight. From the NFL to baseball to coaching, he thrives in it. And now, as the biggest supporter of his son, he's going to amplify everything. Every success Shedeur has will be framed as validation. Every failure will be blamed on the Browns. That spotlight doesn't dim, it doesn't turn off, it follows Shedeur everywhere. So here we are. Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders, the Ravens, the Browns. This isn't just about football, it's about choices, it's about pressure, it's about risk. If Shedeur succeeds in Cleveland, he becomes a legend. The quarterback who finally broke the Browns' curse. The man who delivered hope to a city that's been starving for a savior.
Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders was asked about the Adam Schefter report that he told the Baltimore Ravens he don't want to go there, don't draft him or whatever because he doesn't want to play behind Lamar Jackson. So it seems like his answer was like, he's focused on the now. He ain't worried about the past. Yeah, he's only worried about what's going on where he is, which is the Cleveland Browns' third-string quarterback.
But if he fails, he becomes just another name, another quarterback lost in the endless Browns graveyard, just another punchline in late-night sports talk. And that's the drama. The Ravens remain steady, the Browns take the gamble, the fans get the spectacle. Baltimore will be fine. They have Lamar Jackson. They have wins. They don't need Shedeur Sanders. But Cleveland is betting everything on him. They are handing him the keys to a franchise that has destroyed almost every quarterback before him. So imagine the pressure. Imagine walking into that huddle knowing history is against you. Knowing fans are clinging to you like you're the last hope. Knowing that one bad game can flip the story overnight. Because in Cleveland, the expectations are brutal. The city is desperate. The fans are loyal but restless. They've lived through years of heartbreak, years of letdowns, and now they've placed it all on Shedeur Sanders. And let's not forget, this isn't just Shedeur's story. This is Deion's story, too. Deion Sanders will be there every step of the way, front and center, defending, celebrating, critiquing. He'll be in press conferences and interviews on social media, and every word will fuel the fire. So the saga writes itself. If Shedeur succeeds, he and Deion will claim victory together. If he fails, the blame game begins. And meanwhile, Baltimore sits back and watches. The Ravens don't need the drama. They don't need the circus. They'll keep winning games with Lamar Jackson. They'll keep competing for playoff runs. They'll keep stacking victories while Cleveland wrestles with hope and chaos. That's the beauty of this storyline. It's not just Shedeur's choice. It's the ripple effect it creates across the league. On one side, the Ravens. Stability, structure, proven success. On the other, the Browns. Chaos, desperation, endless risk. And Shedeur Sanders chose Cleveland.
Shedeur Sanders could have been a Baltimore Raven. Ravens were actually going to draft him, and Shedeur made it known, nah, I'm not trying to play for the Ravens. You already got a star quarterback, I won't see the field. Ironically, if he did go to the Ravens, he'd be in the same situation, not playing. But do y'all think he made a mistake by doing that? Do you think he could have learned a lot being somewhere that wanted him, being behind an all-time great, yes, all-time great in Lamar Jackson? Truthfully, I don't really know why this was announced now. I mean, I guess they're about to play, so I guess that's why. But I don't think it's a bad thing that Shedeur did that. It doesn't make any sense for him to think that he's the talent that he is, that he could play for a team, help a team, be behind, again, one of the best quarterbacks.
So now the stage is set. The fans are waiting. The internet is waiting. The media is waiting. And every throw he makes, every touchdown, every interception will fuel the conversation. Did he make the right choice? Did he ruin his career? Or is he about to rewrite Cleveland's history forever? That's the story. That's the drama. And the craziest part is this. Shedeur Sanders hasn't even thrown a single pass in a Browns jersey yet. The preseason hasn't started. The regular season hasn't started. But the conversation is already this loud. Which means, when kickoff finally comes, when Shedeur steps onto the field for real, the spotlight will be blinding, the noise will be deafening, and the stakes will be sky high. This is more than football. This is legacy. This is family. This is the gamble of choosing Cleveland over Baltimore. Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders, the Baltimore Ravens, the Cleveland Browns, one choice. One storyline, and two possible endings. Legendary glory or legendary disaster. Either way, we'll all be watching.